Hey, this is India with Fashion Home Life by E. Thank you so much for clicking on another video of mine. Part of the reasons I do this video, this channel is to share information about other businesses, whether they're small businesses, female-founded businesses, minority-owned businesses, so on and so forth. We're going to talk about Beauty Stat, which is a company that is backed by science. That means that there is a cosmetic chemist, there's evidence behind the products that are made by this business, which I think is amazing. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let me know if you've heard of Beauty Stat before. It is founded by Robinson, and it was founded in 2009. And like I said, he is a cosmetic chemist. So before I go too far, let's talk about what a cosmetic chemist is so that way we're all on the same page. So basically, cosmetic chemistry is the science of formulating and developing cosmetic products like sunscreen, makeup, and hair care. The importance of a person in this field is they can use evidence based information to formulate products that are effective. So that's why, for example, when you see conditioners and you see products like skincare products or hair care products that, like I said, conditioners that have things in it like humectants, things that will help pull air out of the air, help pull water out of the air to help rejuvenate and moisturize your skin or your hair. Those are things that a cosmetic chemist is trained in, so that way they know the proper combinations of ingredients to put together in order to have the best outcome for whatever that product is. Now, a little bit about Ron Robinson. This is information from Wikipedia. I'll just say the disclaimer here, this is for entertainment purposes only in case there is information that is inaccurate. And he attended Adelphi, either way, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, university. And he graduated with a degree in chemistry and biology in 1987. And according to Wikipedia, also, he has had a career with Clinique, a lot of notable companies like Clinique, Avon, Lancome, also La Mer, as well as Estee Lauder. So he has a lot of notable companies, trusted companies under his belt, and he decided to branch off, take that information that he had, and develop his own product, which is amazing. Now, we all have heard about vitamin C and how important it is for your skin and to add to your skincare routine. Well, he developed technology to formulate vitamin C to protect it from oxidation. And his product also provides 20% vitamin C. Now, if you're wondering, like, well, what does that mean? Why does that matter? And also, what is oxidation? Why is it important as far as like oxidation goes? And what is oxidation? In layman's terms, in the simplest form possible, pretty much oxygen reacting with another product. So basically, the introduction of oxygen to it. And anytime that you are using a product, that's why sometimes when you get skincare products, like for example, this SkinCeuticals I have is in a dark container, or like my Natrium, which is this does have vitamin C in it, it is in this. It's important to know what your products are made out of. Pretty much, it's very important to know the contents of the products that you're using, as well as the order that things are used in your products, whether it's skincare, hair care, wherever, and then also what those products are doing. The reason that it's important, oxidation is important to a product like vitamin C, and the way that he formulated the technology to work is that way every time oxygen is introduced to vitamin C, it basically will break it down and make it less effective over time. And that's why when you buy vitamin C, there are other products this could apply to, but that's why when you buy vitamin C, one, you care about the level of vitamin C that you're using, as well as it, because you want it to be enough to be effective, but then also you care about how it is packaged. So, for example, this is not a vitamin C product, by the way, but the difference between this and this, if I saw this in the store, is I would pick this, which is the Natrium vitamin C, versus this one if it were. This is not vitamin C, to be clear. But if it were, And the reason why is because vitamin C, as in my notebook, vitamin C breaks down every time that oxygen is introduced to it because it's being oxidized basically. And so if I had vitamin C in here versus here, when I open this lid, pull this little dropper out, you see how open that is? Oxygen is going in. And every time I open this, oxygen is being introduced into the dropper as well as the bottle. Whereas with this, I'm using a pump. So it's harder for the oxygen to get introduced to the container where the oxygen is being, I'm sorry, the vitamin C is being held. That means that this will last longer than a dropper vitamin C product. Also, what it is stored in. That's why you see some skincare products that are darker, and then also this darker in their containers. But things like vitamin C, there are other items that they don't need to be exposed to as much light. So this one's perfect because it is not exposed to light. It's a solid container that light is not penetrating through, as well as it makes it harder for the oxygen to mix in with the other ingredients in this bottle or this container. So hopefully that makes sense. And if you're looking for more information, by the way, I do have a chemistry background, but I'm not a cosmetic chemist. But I do pay attention to that type of stuff and like to learn more information about the things that I'm consuming and how they're effective. But if you want information and need some help with looking at your ingredients, I do have a link that will send you to something I did not create it. It's just a helpful way for you to get to it, but information that I can provide you via email. So if you will check out my website, sign up for my newsletter, I do have a free gift that I'll send you via email, which is a link to share more information with you about reading product ingredients and how you should be looking at that information, as well as sharing a website that I found that will help you understand the makeup of the ingredients that you're using in your skincare or your hair care, so forth. Okay, so moving on from there. Okay, but that's why it's so important that these products are made by someone who is in that field, because it is very important to have that knowledge in order to make effective products, not just products that sound good. You do want your vitamin C, like I was talking about before, I have my little notebook here, so I do want to mention it's between 10 to 20%. That is a recommendation by a dermatologist in order for it to be effective. Some of his bestsellers I'm reading from his website are the Universal C Skin Refiner. So it's definitely a vitamin C product, Universal C Eye Protector, as well as a Universal Pro Bio Moisture Boost Cream, and then also a Universal Microbiome Barrier Balancing Cleanser, which is great for the skin, it sounds like, and then also a Universal Triple Action Daily Peel. These are some of his best sellers according to the website, and maybe these are items that you want to try out in your skincare routine and see if they make a big difference for you. Let me know what questions you have. If there's another company that you've heard of that I have not shared yet, please let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you hit the like before you go. And thank you so much for watching.